Bonjour à tous! So I wanted to talk to you about food today, but when I was preparing this I ended up just writing a rant about how awful our relationship is with food and how people are just so guilty about stuff and it should be a thing that we love and enjoy, but instead it's something we try to avoid. And then I realised that that rhymed and I started trying to make like a protest song about it, but then Boogie Bear was like, no, too far. Instead, I'm just going to show you all of the wonderful things that I have sampled while in France. Because if you are really good with food and really restrained and you can walk past a shop window that looks like this, which frankly looks like a whole load of works of art, I'm kind of impressed and I'm kind of pity you because you are missing out on a lot of awesome food. So here's the result of some extensive research I've been doing into the subject of French patisserie. First up, we have this thing called a pâte d'or, which is literally translates as a bear paw or a bear claw. Not at all the same as a bear claw that you'll find in America or Canada, which is like a yay big pastry thing covered in maple syrup, and it's awesome. We love Canada. This is a lot like a filled croissant, a chausson, which is another kind of semicircular thing with stuff inside. A pâte d'or has, I think, got chocolate in the middle. As you can see, half of it's got ice and sugar, half of it's got chocolate on top. It's okay, it's not incredible, but worth having a go. Next up, there's this thing I bought because it was called an anglaise. It's got apricots on the top. It's just like a thing of pastry, lots of like glaze on the top and lots of apricots and really, really sticky. Again, not the top of my things. We're going in order of deliciousness now, and we've come on to this, which I believe was called tranche framboise. I actually tried this one quite a while ago. So what you've got is a dark chocolate ganache on top and then a layer of framboise, which is raspberry, and then base layer was halfway between cake and pastry. I'm not entirely sure what it was trying to be here. The thing that I noticed about this one in particular is that the dark chocolate ganache on the top was not at all as sweet as we're used to in England. For some reason, as a nation, we just have a really massive sweet tooth. The chocolate on this is just really, really, really rich, really bitter and really dark, which I kind of like. Moving on, we have a dome. This almost looks like patisserie from an alien. As you can see, it's like a dome shape. You've got like a little pastry layer at the bottom and then it's filled with chocolate mousse and then it's got more chocolate ganache around the outside. The chocolate really works well on this one. It's got like Rice Krispies around the edge. I'm not entirely sure why the Rice Krispies are there. Next up, we have two in a row. This is one of the things that you should definitely avoid if you're trying to diet in France. On the left, we have a religieuse, which is, if you ever had a chocolate eclair, it's one of those with a mini chocolate eclair on top. So what you have is pastry filled with cream, topped with chocolate, topped with cream, topped with pastry filled with cream, topped with chocolate. Good luck. Sitting next to it and looking a little bit like the queen in a game of chess is a lemon meringue pie. It's a lemon meringue pie. The French may try to tell you it's a tarte au citron avec meringue or something like that. Deliciousness! Last but by no means least, we've got this, which is a Florentin. We usually get them in England around Christmas time, but the French have them all year round because they're great. Syrupy biscuit on the bottom and then caramelized nuts and fruit and stuff on the top, and it's so bad for your teeth, but it's so delicious. The thing you will be noticing is that there is a theme here. There's a lot of pastry going on. The French seem to like their pastry a lot. So even if you try to go for the healthy option and have something with fruit in it instead of something with chocolate, it's still bad for you. The thing that annoys me is that though there's so much pastry around, no one can give me a good, honest pie. A pie is necessary sometimes. Honestly, if you're trying to diet, don't come on Erasmus. Bad enough when you spend a long time in a foreign country because you'll feel like you're on holiday. When you feel like you're on a 9-month holiday in a place whose national cuisine uses more eggs, butter and cream than you can shake a camembert-filled baguette at, yeah, you're not going to do too well. Go and enjoy things in moderation and have a wonderful week. I shall see you next time. I don't think you should just have caffeine. Remember what happened last time? Santé.